We start from the pliés the other side. Good. Okay, this is, I've typically done a slow tendu, but I think with that warm up, it's slow, we do some tendus in the first warm up, so maybe kind of a waste of time to do another slow tendu. So we're gonna do moderate pace. So from stiff position with the right leg forward today, this is a brand new class, everyone. But I think we're gonna work on the Petite Allegro. We have some young, lovely dancers today that I know come do Petite Allegro challenges. So Chelsea, I've been working on a massively challenging Petite Allegro we'll look at later. So anyways, we go. Accent out. Front and the front and the front, back and close and the back and the back and the back, front and close. Why don't we go side and the roll to second, point and close, back and the front and the back and front and start, back and the back and the back and the back, front and close, close fifth and the front front back and sorry, Chelsea. So accent, I think this we'll test it in a second, but accent up. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, the 7 and 8 and the 1 and the 2. Roll and the close and the cross and the 2 and 3, then start back. Out and the out and the out and brush close and the out and the out and the out and brush close. Good. And side and the roll and point and close, front and cross and the 2 and 3 and the 4. Then let's do a nice easy circular port de bras after that. Okay. I think this should work musically. So let's just jump into it and see how it goes. Okay. Let's try. Preparation. Right leg forward. Yeah, very nice. Other side. Just really be on the music. Here we go. Good. Okay, still tendu. So a little bit faster. What if we go 4 to the front? And the one accent in this time. Okay. I'm going to be teaching this class for the next few weeks. So we'll work, Chelsea will be here, but we'll work on that material. I'd like to clean up the musicality on the last combo a little bit. But anyway, so this one, that was accent out. This is going to be accent in. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Inside leg to the back and 3 and 4 and 4 to the side. 3 and 4 en croix, en croix, en croix. I think we have time to do a pas de cheval inside leg and close. And yeah, just a little pas de cheval and close. And we start everything to the back. That's a quick pas de cheval close, which will challenge you. Then we start back. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Inside leg and 2. 3 and 4 and side and 2 and 3 and 4 and the back and the side and the front inside leg. Yeah, watch Chelsea try it once. We get that? Okay, yeah, let's try. All the way around once, we'll switch forward and back. Let's go into a little coupe balance, coupe devant, coupe balance on demi-point. Here we go. Good. Other side. Attacks the 5th position. And the 5th, and the 5th, and the 5th, and the 5th. Attacks the 5th position. Here we go. Other side. Yes. Okay, a moderate jeté. Jeté, jeté, a double piqué close, and can we go? A side, side, cross, coupe, and a close. A back, a double piqué close, and a cross, cross, and coupe, and a close. Let's listen to that for a second. Let me see if that works. The coupe will have a little bit of a hold to it. we went, can we go cross, cross, coupe close, a double pique close. A front, I'm going to challenge you guys. A front, a double pique, and a cross, cross, coupe down and double to the side. That's serious. That's serious stuff. It's dexterity. It's foot. We're working on foot dexterity. Quick, quick, coupe down, double, and a close. Can you show that? Cross, cross, coupe down, double, and a close. It's a good little challenge. A cross, cross, coupe down, a double, and a close. Yeah, that's detailed. It's like a little micro combo right in the middle of the jeté. So from the top, yeah, I want to challenge you guys a little bit more today since I have my top guns in the room. We go a front, a double to the front, and a cross, cross, coupe down, a double to the side, and back, a double to the back, and a cross, cross, coupe, and a double to the side. Then we go with port de bras, a cross, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and 7, plie, releve, 2, passe, hold and hold, balance, and close behind, start again. From the back, a double and a close and a cross, cross, coupe and a double and a front, a double and a close, a cross, cross, coupe up, a double and a 8 to the side, a 3, 4, reversing the port de bras, plie, releve, and take your down. Okay, let's try. Let's see what happens. Fun for the whole family. Let's try. Here we go, music. Other side, really good job, everybody. Very nice. Yes. It's not easy. I would challenge you, what I believe really helps dancers is once you are very experienced and you don't have trouble picking up material, and we're at that point, I feel, then thoroughness of execution, thoroughness of movement, especially when the going gets tough. Coupe and fifth, can you really make a decent fifth and then brush close fifth? So everything is super, yeah, very good. Everything is super clean and crispy. That we don't just go coupe, and I'm not saying anyone is doing this. I just want you to mentally acknowledge that you go coupe, feel the fifth, then go. Put more accentuation into the work. The challenge of it alone will build your dexterity, speed, and strength, I promise. May not be that you exactly use it that way on stage, but it will develop a thoroughness that removes a lot of sloppiness. This thorough work at the bar, I believe, when we really accentuate detail, then when you get into the center, it ends up showing up. It shows up visually in the work, okay? Very nice, let's try the other side. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea was saying we have a very quick ton de cuisse. That's a very good example. Very quick ton de cuisse in our Petite Allegro today. You'll see. We'll talk about that later. Okay, here we go. So what if we go fondu and 90 degrees and plie, releve, susu. Fondu and to the side, just 90 degrees. I'm staring at Chelsea. 90 degrees. Plie, releve, and passe. Arabesque and stretch. Rond de jambe, rond de jambe. Rond de jambe, rond de jambe. And 7, close 8, starting back. Fondu, extend on 2. Plie, releve, and close susu. Fondu to the side. Plie, releve, and when did I go? I think I went passe and extend. Yeah. Let's listen to the music. Sorry. Let's do it with, let me talk through with the music from the top. So we get it. Mark it. And extend. Repeat it to the back. Okay, it's just 90 degrees. It's fairly simple. Then we do my typical stretch at the end, which I think you all know. Circular port de bras, reverse it, inside leg to tendu, lunge all the way down, come halfway back up, go all the way back, tendu, close fifth, tendu side, stretch over to the bar, passe balance. You can follow Chelsea, and I'll talk you through it, okay? Let's try. Got to keep this class moving. Here we go. Tendu to the front, 90 degrees. And heel forward. Same thing to the side. Very good. All right, other side. Chelsea does an amazing, one thing I love, super appreciate about Chelsea's work is when she goes plie, releve, that leg is locked at the same height. It doesn't turn, it doesn't turn in, it doesn't turn out, it doesn't lower a little bit, it doesn't raise. It's just plie, toon. That's true control of the leg. That's very important. That was super emphasized to me during my training. Because if you plie and center and waver your leg, it has a big effect on your body placement. So you have to stabilize the leg through a plie movement if it's extended in front of you. So it doesn't pull you off your support. So really, Jennifer, work on being a little bit more square. You have a tendency just to, in second position, to open. So try to keep those, if these are your hip bones, try to keep them projecting straight forward and have that leg turned out from the side. Take that leg from underneath here. It's not easy. It's really tough. So anyways, ladies, very good. Other side. Those are two big fundamentals. I really believe that we work and gain our strength by keeping our square most of the time, really working on that square focus, the pelvic placement, and then not dropping the leg. It's heavy lifting. Here we go. Cleanly Good. Yeah, Gidget, maybe your arms are way here, maybe just a little bit lower. And then it seemed as if, it was hard for me to tell at this angle, but from maybe shoulders down and hands just, and then lock it into the stomach. We want a little bit of a downward pressure with the energy of the arms into the stomach. Yeah, that'll help bring everything to the center. Okay, good, ladies. I'm going to play some music to listen to what we're going to do for our Adagio. So, but while I'm listening, we're going to take about 2 minutes to do your own stretch, okay? So go ahead and stretch, and we'll be back in a second. Before we do this, we're going to do 16 swings and attitude. And we'll get back to the Adagio. Okay. This is track number 12. I think track 11 is what we use for a swing. Is that okay? Okay. Yeah. All right, let's try 16 swings and attitude. This is not too slow. You're gonna have to resist the leg down. Take your time with this, but this music works. I'd like it a little bit faster, but it works, okay? Here we go, right leg back. Good. Other side. Very good. Good. Jennifer, by the way, that was much better in the second position. The other thing about this second position is your arm seems to come very forward, and your leg does too, and I can appreciate that. But where you're at, try to press the leg. I'm not saying that the leg has to be exactly side, but you have the right idea in getting the leg turned out, and then just leverage it back a little bit also with the arm. So it's almost like this side of the body can be sloping forward. Well, we want to open the chest, we want to open the leg. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, when the leg is in the air, we can work on that in this combination. So yeah, it's not, yeah. Almost feel as if somebody is on your, from your knee to here, has their hands on your leg, and they're kind of just pushing it back a little bit. That there's a little bit of pressure opening it to second position. There you go. Yes, that's the idea. Point that foot. All right. Yes. Good. Yes. So, anyways, we go. The first part is very light. We go to the front and the close and développé side and the close arabesque. And we're going to take our time with this, brushing through the first, no releve. No releve, it's just all straight leg. Yeah, no plie, fouetté to arabesque. We go all the way forward, penché and over and recover close to sous-sous. Draw to passe into à la seconde. We test our balance and close one. Watch Chelsea mark this on the other side. So, first part's quick, the rest of it's slow. They're light développés at the beginning. Here we go. Développé. 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 Brush. Pivot. Get the idea? Then we start the other side. Twice through. Each side we're going to do twice. And then that's it. Okay. Here we go. No plie on the fouetté. Yeah, I really want it to be arabesque, just straight leg through first position, lift the leg, fouetté through, all straight leg. Yeah, no plie. I want to work on going cleanly through the first position, delivering, raising the leg up, turned out to the front, rotating the second position, rotating to arabesque through the hips, yes, through the hips, turn out the supporting leg, yes, turn out the supporting leg, yes, turn out the supporting leg. I wouldn't do that, but I will ask Chelsea to do it. It's tough. Okay, here we go. Let's try, everybody. Ballet is hard. Here we go. Let's see. Light dip the paper. Yeah. Good. Again, Jennifer, you're a little bit. Stop. Do the back. Rushing front with Lerman. That's nice. Keep lifting the leg. Good. One more time, don't drop the head. Good. Good, rest. Before we do it, sorry to be a buzzkill. No, we're gonna do left. We're gonna do left. More attention to the music, everyone. I was talking to Indiana Woodward, who will be doing our master classes coming Wednesday, which you guys may not know about yet. Indiana Woodward, soloist with New York City Ballet. One thing she really emphasized, which is the same thing I frequently emphasize in her interview that I did with her, is dancing at bars and the importance of musicality. So, especially on the transition, it's such a luscious moment. Always remember, especially where you ladies are at your level, you know all the steps. You have a good, strong foundation of technique. Then let's connect to the music and present the materials as if we were doing it at a performance with as much attention to detail. Let me just review. We're rushing through the fouetté, which I know is an uncomfortable moment. but I will argue that we're not dancing through the fouette portion. Let's just start from the top. I'm going to just mark with my. Keep moving. You're there, and the leg floats down. Just in time to go again. Rushing and growing. Just in time. And go again. Let go and blow. So just breathe. Deep listening. Let's just try it with the left leg forward. Then we'll be done. Just once. Just absorbing the music. Here we go. Left leg forward. Not natural. Deep listening. We'll work on that more next week. Good. Okay, so I like to combine my frappe and my grand battement. That's what we're going to do. 5 and 6 and the tendu flex. A front side, a back, a hold, a back side, a front, a hold, a double and a double and a double and close front. Grand battement in fifth and grand battement in fifth. A grand battement in fifth and side tendu start to the back, a back side and front, a front side, a back. A double and a double and a double close fifth to the back and the close, a side and the close, a front and a close and grand battement tendu, relevé. Down and the down, sous. Everything on demi point, second time around. Yes. Okay, here we go. Are there any questions? No? Okay, let's try. I think we can get it done twice too. Each side. First time flat, second time on demi point. Let's try. Front, side, back. Back, side, front. 3 double sides. Starting up, back, side, front, double side. Sorry, let's kill everybody. Let's do it on the left side. We'll come back to the right side, do it on demi point. Sorry. I wish that track was longer. It's so much fun. Here we go, left side. Music. all on demi-point. Here we go. We could just go sous-sous to coupé to prepare on the introduction. Sous-sous to coupé. Here we go, music. All on demi-point. Yeah. Other side. Kid, just see if you can do the doubles to the plie. Watch Chelsea for a second. Doubles to the plie. You're doing a great job. But see, and the down, double down. Yeah, that version, if you don't mind. I love that version. I hated doing it. I had a love-hate with it. I hated doing it, but I hated doing it physically, but I found it fun for some reason. Even though it was exhausting normally. Here we go. Let's start from the top. Left side. Good. All right, let's come to center. Very good. Yeah, Gidget, the doubles would alternate. That's another thing that makes it different. I don't know if maybe where you studied, they didn't do this very frequently. But yeah, it should go back. If we're starting from the back, it would go back plie, front plie, back. So they would alternate. Yeah, normally. Okay, good. Good work, ladies. Let's come to center. When Chelsea and I were doing this on Wednesday, our capital was being invaded. Janice, that was funny. At the end, you were like, I don't know if you've heard. It's funny because I had halfway through class, I had booted up the New York, when we normally take a little break like this. I was just checking because I was worried. I was worried what was going on. And so I booted up the New York Times. At this break here, just took a quick look and saw that insurrection had happened. Terrible, terrible, terrible. We kept dancing. We continued class. Okay, let's do a little tendu in center. I want to keep working on the same thing that we've been doing, that same tendu in center. So we go front end, the front end, the front end, the front end, the side pas de bourrée, releve to the opposite corner, close back. Then we use the same leg on the opposite croisé. So we're going to be always using the same leg for our tendus and releves. Then we go inside leg back to the back and the back, the back and the back. Plie side, back, side, front, passe, releve, and close. Then just to kill some music, and also because the music inspired me at this point, we kind of like two dumb notes here. We go side and the close and the side and the close, tombe pas de bourrée, plie fifth, chassé, forward, plie, sit yourself up, outside turn, and tendu, close, other side. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a up and a down. Inside leg and a 2 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a up and a down. Easy and close, en face and close, tombe, pas de bourrée, plie. Chassé forward and plie and outside turn lunge, tendu, show the line and close. I'll mark once with you. Chelsea's still getting her shoes on. So same leg every time. Yeah, we must be using a little different music. We have time for it twice. Okay, so we'll do it to this music once, and then I'll see if I can find something a little faster. We could speed it up to second time through, okay? Any questions out there? Okay, right leg forward. Let's try. Here we go. Very nice. Good. Let's It's about the same tempo. Actually, we'll use what we normally use. We're going to use, I'm sorry. No. Yeah. This version, we only have time to do, once we speed it up, we only have time to do one pirouette. Okay. Here we go. First run through was very good, ladies. Let's just try it fast. Here we go. I'm sorry, wrong music. Here we go, one more time. Forefront, you. Riffs are good. Super. Let's just do it one more time. I urge you to think about the brush pas de bourrée and up and down. And even the following tendu, it's almost like one big long step. Out pas de bourrée and up and down and out and out and out and out and side pas de bourrée and up and down. Side pas de bourrée and up. There's no time to wait. Side pas de bourrée and up and down. Just try with Chelsea. Let's take the right leg forward. Just the first brush side into the pas de bourrée. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and side pas de bourrée and up and down. Yeah, and the down you may, depending on how you feel. Like I don't know how you feel doing this, but you probably from the passe have to pull yourself down. Yeah, it's not casual. I'm going to go to fifth. Let's try it on the other side with the starting with the back leg. 5 and 6 and to the back and that's the idea. Good, ladies. Yeah. So let's just do it one more time with that sense of attack. Side pas de bourrée and up. And we actually want, musically, how we phrase it, we would like the passe to even have a little hold. That's what I was talking about. Remember when I said quick passe, whatever we were doing the other day? It was the petit Allegro. It was that, the da-da-doom. You want to super fast, you have a little hold. It's not, we don't always phrase things absolutely evenly when we dance ballet. Out pas de bourrée. You want to emphasize, everybody wants to see the passe. It's such a pretty position. That's what we want to see. Out pas de bourrée and a hold and a close. Okay, here we go. Shaving. Phrasing. Here we go. Good work. All right. Yes. Very nice. Yes. Keep the head up, ladies. That was much better once we started to not unconsciously. Many of us were unconsciously dropping the head. Let's continue. Okay, what if we go passe, développé, arabesque, promenade, and around. What if we go plie, pas de bourrée, passe releve, back to a lunge, forward, all round, da-da, and hold, attitude, plie, pas de bourrée, and tendu. Passe, arabesque, promenade, and to the opposite corner. We're not going to change here. We're going to go plie, pas de bourrée, up and lunge, and forward. Take your time, big stretch, around, inside attitude, plie, pas de bourrée, close. Okay, let's just mark it all together. See if that works. I think it should. I have confidence. I'll fake it till I make it. Here we go. Not a super heavy duty challenge for you guys, so that's fine. Larissa, so I don't know how to explain this except one way to learn material, because we've been focusing on that for you, is I know this sort of thing can be confusing, especially on video, but if you see that she began the movement with the arm that is closest to the monitor, and then she moved away from the monitor for the circle towards the back wall. So that's just one thing you can look at. I know that takes split-second acknowledgement. Which arm is she using? And that could be very difficult on video. But now that we do the combination, just remember, we're going to start with the arm that's what we call downstage. This is always downstage. That's upstage. If you imagine and visualize this as a theater, where the audience is sitting as downstage, the back of the theater, the scrim, is upstage. So you're going to always go away from your monitor towards the back of the room. Okay? Let's just try. I just wanted to cover that for Larissa because she's still in development.
It's okay, I can pick up from the second time.
Yes. I'm just trying to give you ideas, like things that are big ideas, how to look at the material. How to look at the material is more important than each and every little nuance or step that we do, okay? Here we go. Let's try, ladies. And pause. Good choice. That's Jennifer, yeah. Good, Jennifer. Is that a face mask you're turning on, Jennifer? Very good. Very good. Excellent. So yeah, once again, we're going upstage, Jennifer. I would probably never do that downstage movement, especially for a ballerina. I don't find going towards the audience to be as flattering visually. This is very flattering. You see that? You're seeing this whole side of the body, and then the chest and the head and the arms is much more visually interesting. Once again, to the phrasing. 1 and 2 and don't rush the promenade. We enjoy seeing, we enjoy watching a promenade. 3 and 4, just like you stop on 4. 5 and 6. I would even say you could plie on and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, and here's a unappreciated moment, and I know for you it's very difficult on point. An underappreciated moment. 7 and for some reason that descent, not going drop, here I am, and then you have egg on your face, but sustaining down from the releve. We're talking about working at a real high level now. 7, sorry, let me do it on my good foot. 7, and you see there's a moment there. You see that? That's actually a moment of real beauty that everybody can do. Resisting into this, that it floats down to get there. The landing is floating. Okay, let's just think about that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and sustain. So, and then you go. You take your time. You arrive at the very last second and you let it rip. Does that make sense? So you're building all this drama. You're building physical drama in the phrasing and how you're working with the music right up to the attitude turn. Then let's not forget about the ending. Let's say we do a perfect turn, perfect plie, da da da. Let's finish it off. I didn't set this specifically, but that's the line. And that's not to be thrown away either. This is the exclamation point. Close. And then we begin the other side. Okay, let's try it one more time. Very good, ladies. Thank you. I hurt my hip. No, I'm kidding. That was it. Yeah, that's the end of my demonstration. I can't walk. Here we go. Let's try. Yeah, much better, ladies. Great. Good. Let's move on. Excellent. if we just try a very simple turn phrase? So what if we go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and releve, plie, releve, pas de bourre, releve, and croise, inside turn, close front, and releve, releve, pas de bourre, up, and inside turn, and a tendu, and a plie, and the outside turn, a forte, and inside turn. Why don't we do it twice? And then we'll repeat the just to work on some turns. Then we'll repeat it. We'll just stop and we'll repeat everything to the left. Tendu and the plie and the outside turn, a forte, lunge, and inside turn. Okay. Or we could go forte and a hold on the second time through. And then we repeat everything from the other side. So from the top, 7 and 8, releve, releve, pas de bourre, passe to the croise, inside turn, close. Opposite corner, releve, releve, plie, pas de bourre, back to the opposite corner. That's it, Larissa, sorry, to the lunge. Inside turn, close. Then inside leg back. Tendu, we just do tendu, because I know we have a lot of time. Tendu and the plie and the outside turn, lunge. Tendu, forte and the lunge, inside turn and close. Tendu and the plie, outside turn and lunge. Forte and the hold, close, fifth. Now we're on the left side, we start to the left. Chasse and the releve and pas de bourre, releve and outside turn and lunge. Right, inside turn and close. Chasse and the releve, pas de bourre, releve, lunge, inside turn. Tendu back, plie, outside turn and lunge. Forte and lunge, inside turn and close. Again, tendu and the plie, outside turn and lunge. Forte, show the line and close to fifth. And that's both sides. Let's mark it one side. No Sassion. Yeah, I want to go classical. I want to just go classical. Yeah, we're going to go real classical. We're going to do the generic arm. I like the idea, but I want to keep it very straightforward. Shot. Just 2 times up. Sorry, very good. Just 2 times up. It's going to make, it'll be a little bit more comfortable. So, releve, releve, pas de bourre. Just 2 releve. The first one comes from the chasse. The second one comes from the plie. Just 2. That'll make you feel more comfortable. I don't want to confuse anyone. Yeah, it's an easier version. One more time. Remember we were talking about hitting the fifth and into the floor. This is another moment where if you hit that fifth and go through the, yes, and into the floor, it's really going to help you. Good. It's going to save you. If you're a little bit off. Here we go. Just marching through first time. One more time. Shot. Releve. Turn. Yeah, this is tough. This is gonna be tough. Chelsea is closing directly from her point work to the pas de bourrée. She's going chasse, plie, releve, and from the point, she's closing pas de bourrée. You could do that, or you could do a plie. I don't care either way. Chasse, plie, releve, plie, pas de bourrée, or chasse, releve. Sorry. So you can go yup, but to stay up, pas de bourrée, or you could go yup and up, down, pas de bourrée. I don't care. I really don't care. It's what you would prefer doing, okay? Yeah, this is tough. On this kind of material, I will give you my little secret. When you're doing double outside forte lunge, that is another moment. Sometimes it's very important to compartmentalize stuff, but sometimes we don't want to compartmentalize them. We want to think of a phrase as one big long whole step. This is one of those moments where you're going to need to go turn, turn, lunge, forte lunge, like boom, 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 boom. You got to knock each piece out. Especially here, you go lunge, opposite side of the back, lunge, go. No time to waste. Okay, let's try. Do the best you can. Are there any questions before we start? And you don't have to do double pirouettes, actually, I would recommend, because you're home and indoors. Maybe just singles and get the pattern and get the feeling, because we'll work on this again. Yes, Gidget?
Michael, can you go over, do we close front or back after each turn?
Say that again one more time.
Inside turn.
The inside turn?
Yeah, do we close back or front each turn?
Yeah, let me just cover it again. So if I have my right leg forward, we go chasse, releve, plie, pas de bourrée. Sorry. Chasse, releve, plie, pas de bourrée, releve, lunge, outside turn, sorry, inside turn, close. Chasse, releve, plie, pas de bourrée, go forward again. Then we go back leg, plie, outside turn, lunge, turn towards the back and lunge forward. That's the trick there. So part B is tendu, plie, outside turn, lunge. You want to think of bringing this part of the back around, then lunge forward.
And then after this turn, do we close front or back?
You go inside turn, close front. Yeah, because we do it twice again. Then we go back, plie, outside turn, lunge, and then we don't turn and we close.
Also, we do the same side twice.
The very ending, we don't, at the very ending, all we do is forte, hold, and close. That puts us on the other side to start the whole thing again from the top on the opposite side.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Let's try. Here we go. It's a really tough combination. Chelsea killed her point shoe.
Michael?
Yeah.
There isn't actually, after the forte, we do an inside turn again.
Say that again one more time.
After the fouette, we do an inside turn again.
The first time after the fouette, we do an inside turn. The second time after the fouette, we do not.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm going to mark it again, just so you guys can see. It's not easy. Shop and up. Pas de bourrée. Down. Inside turn. Once through one side, I realized once through one side may be enough. But I don't know, maybe, yeah, it could just be that I'm out of shape and haven't done a lot of turning. I know when I was younger, I don't think when I was younger, this would have challenged me that much, to be honest. Even this is pretty brisk, even though this is a brisk tempo. We did this kind of, this is not foreign to me. We did this kind of thing all the time. So let's try again. Let's just try right side, then we'll pause. Give you a fighting chance. Just one side. Just one side, then we'll take a little rest. Then we'll go on to jumping. Here we go. Shot. Exactly, ladies. That was very good. Yeah, one side may be enough. I mean, as a teacher or choreographer, you do have to know the sort of limitations to be reasonable with your students. Even though I did dance for James Kudelka, who was the director of the National Ballet of Canada, and then I watched years later, I watched this interview with one principal dancer from the National Ballet. She said, James likes to create choreography that is nearly physically impossible. And I thought, well, that was my experience with him. He would literally say things in rehearsal and I would be like partnering things. I was like, I don't think that that's physically possible. Yeah, that was his process, yeah. So anyways, now that you've rested, very good. Let's try to the left last time. Very good work. Let's try again. Here we go. Left side. Great. Exactly. Good. Sixteen changements, if you wish. 16 changements. Here we go. Right leg forward. And if you're going to jump today. Good. Susan always comes in and locks me out of. She always locks me out of my own Spotify because she logs into hers to use her music, and I always have to reset it. Let's do this one more time while I log in, everybody. One more set of warm-up jumps, okay? Then we're going to do this Petite Allegro. One more time, one more changement. Here we go. Just log into this. Very nice. That was great, Chelsea. Very good. I saw you worked on that. I mean, I don't know if that musicality works though. The jeté. Do you know what I was thinking about instead of the grand jeté would be nice? Sorry, everybody. I'm going to just change this slightly. So if you went jeté, so jeté, sauté, balancine, chassé, just to chassé. I think, and then we can, yeah, and then then that pas de bourrée, I was thinking about it the other night. Chelsea and I are building material for when I actually have advanced classes in here. I want stuff that really would feel good to professional dancers. It's fun to do, dynamic, challenges them, but it's also incredibly musical. And I think when you're working with professional dancers, musicality, the phrasing has to feel very organic if you want them to come back to your class. If it doesn't, you know, you could, if I was a choreographer going into a company, I could do whatever the hell I want. It doesn't matter whether you feel good or not, you're getting paid. But if you pay for my class, I'm fairly certain everybody wants to feel good. So, je t'ai sauté, balancine. See how that works. Let's just try that. I don't know if that'll be better or not. Let's see how that feels to you, and then we'll teach them the rest of it. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't look any better. Doesn't seem like it feels any better. You like the jeté? Go back to your original phrasing though. Go back to your original phrasing. I don't want you to feel rushed. Okay, we're gonna go with part A. Just watch this. We're gonna do the grand jeté. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna go back to our original phrasing. think that can be it. So let's cover it. So we have, it's actually, it looks a lot trickier than I think than it actually is once you get it in your body. So we go, let's just mark it slowly with the right leg back. We go, je t'ai, sorry, we have to scoot it this way because it moves that way. So right leg back, we go, je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré. That's the ton de cuisse. Si son pas de bourré. Then the other side. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré, ton de cuisse, si son pas de bourré. Try that from the top. 5, slowly. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré, ton de cuisse, si son pas de bourré. Did everyone get that? Anyone totally confused? Let's do that side one more time. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré, ton de cuisse, si son pas de bourré. Exactly. Then we go to the other side. Very good. 7 and 8, brushing from the back foot, other side. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré, ton de cuisse, si son pas de bourré. From the top, just part A. We may just drill part A a few times and see that may be enough for today. Save part B for next Wednesday. 7 and 8. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré, ton de cuisse, si son pas de bourré. Je t'ai balané, da da da, de cuisse, si son. Good. Let's try with music. Well, let's try it up to speed, a little bit more up to speed now.
I'm
okay?
sorry.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, Michael. What's the transition? What's the transition between that pas de whatever the new step is and si song?
Ton de cuisse.
I get lost in between those two.
After the grand jeté. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Larissa, this combination is like level 8.
Well, don't spend too much time.
So you go, je t'ai pas de bourré. You take this is a little coupe change. Really what I should be doing with you, Larissa, is coupe, change, si-son. Coupe, change, si-son. We should be working on just that for about 6 months. But do the best you can. Coupe, close, si-son. Then you push back the opposite direction. That's fairly organic because if you get that and you get this, then you can get that. You know, because they're antagonists. Yes, that was good. They're antagonists towards one another. The hardest thing new students have is staying down into the floor on the ton de cuisse. Because organically, we've been doing so much up on the jumping. You want to come up, but you don't. You stay in plie, close, and push. Coupe, holding the plie. That's a very foreign movement for people to learn. Okay, so right leg back. With Chelsea, I will sing more up to tempo now, okay? More up to tempo, I'm gonna sing. You guys, without music, but I'm gonna sing more up to tempo. Okay, here we go, getting set. 5 and the 6 and 7 and 8. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré. Si son pas de bourré. Je t'ai sauté balané, je t'ai pas de bourré. Ton de cuisse, si son pas de bourré. Good. Yeah, it looks like we have it. Good. Now let's try with music. They look right on top of it. Good work, ladies. Right on top of it. Let's try. With music. Here we go. Chelsea. Good, ladies. Chelsea, you rest. I want to watch the ladies. You do get it? Okay, one more time, ladies. I was watching Chelsea, who nailed it. Absolutely. Let's go again. One more time. I'll count to Here we go. One more time. Everyone else. 5, 6, 5, 7, here we go. Good. One thing that is really not good about teaching on Zoom is it's very hard to look at more than one dancer at one time. You know what I mean? It's much easier. And I will have to say, there's a lot of things I like about Zoom, but one thing I don't like is that when I'm in a studio with dancers live, I can scan very quickly and I can pick little things out. But when you just look at one, my eye can't focus on more than one box at a time. So let's try again with Chelsea, and then we'll go on. You guys are doing great. We'll go on and try and learn the part B, which I think is actually easier. One more time. 5, 5, 6, here we go. Good. Jennifer, I think after the ballet, you're doing a little bit too much. It's almost like you're doing two ballets. It's just one. Jeté, sauté, ballet. And then right from there, you go into your jeté. You go ballet after you pull in, you go back out. There's a lot of kind of out and back out. Or from one direction, exploding into the next direction. Jeté, sauté, balançé, jeté, pas de bourrée, backward, forward. That's what I mean by like contrasting, or one movement pushes into the next movement. Jeté, sauté, balançé, jeté, pas de bourrée, ton de cuisson, pas de bourrée. Okay. Let's learn part B. Very good, everybody. Good, Larissa. It's a battle, Larissa. You're doing great. So part B, what's part B, Chelsea? Jeté. Let's just do that much so they feel that. Some of them may have never done this step, which I'm not an expert. This is a very George Balanchine step. Come on, out this way, Chelsea. With the which leg back? So we go jeté. And this is like a paddle step into a piqué. Let's just do that much, exactly. It's just it's a little ball change step. Ball change, ball change, ball change, ball change, ball change. Knees need to be soft. Yeah, the knees need to stay soft. Do you stretch up straight leg on this at all? Was that coached to you? Because I haven't had a lot of coaching on. The front legs. Watch Chelsea. Can you just do that repetitively? Yeah. So it's on the back of her. On point, it would be on top of the point, but I think if you were in flat shoes, it'd be on the ball of the foot. Yeah. Okay, so John Clifford says Demi. John Clifford spent over a decade working with George Balanchine, so he would know. So if you're on flat shoes, I'm sure it's different between point and flat, but it would be, yeah. I did 3 Balanchine ballets. None of them had this step, so. Yeah, it's really more of a woman's step, isn't it? Yeah, he didn't do this a lot for the men. Yeah, so I don't remember it in Tarantella. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. That's what I remember about Tarantella. Yeah. Which I can't do anymore. Sorry, we're going over George Balanchine's Tarantella. So let's take it again. So we have the first part. I think you all get that idea. So we go jeté, da 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 da. That goes into a piqué. You cut front. You brush ensemble back, entrechat, passé. Then you start the other side. Jeté, da 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 da. Piqué, cut front, ensemble back. Cut, Hadasha. Good. Let's try it up to speed with Chelsea. Here we go. Let's try. Let's just try marking it. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Jeté. Da da da. Piqué. Good. Yeah. Good, Gidget. Good. So Gidget, I think one way to remember this is, so if you think jeté, you're going this direction, keep going. This is another one of those moments where I think you could think of it as one big step. It's one big phrase. Jeté, ba da da da, go. Right out of the floor. Let's try again with Chelsea. Did that help, Gidget? Does that make sense? Good. One more time. Marking 2, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Jeté and da 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 da. Piqué. Good. Gidget, close front. Close front. So jeté, da 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 da. Piqué, cut front. Yeah, you cut you close front, cutting the back leg, brush to the opposite corner. Cut, correct? And then do you pivot on this one or no? No, we just go up and down because then we go this way. Oh yeah, that seems more natural, or more what I would normally do. Yeah. Then other side, jeté, paddle, paddle, keep going, close front, brush back, cut opposite corner. There's a lot of pivot changes here. Let's try this part B again, then we'll put it all together. 5 and 6 and 7, here we go. Jeté, piqué. That's it. Close front, brush back. That's it. Passé. There you go, Gidget. That's it. Good. Not easy. I love to think about the geometry and the angles. Everyone can get that. Then diagonal. Stay on the diagonal. Brush to the opposite corner, pivot. If you get those kind of like dynamics into your body, you can remember the material with your body. You don't have to think about steps. Jeté, paddle. I go that direction. I brush that direction. I pivot. Then we dance. Then we start dancing. Yeah, all that. Yeah. That's funny. Let's try marking from the top. Here we go. Just do the best you can. This is a long-term project. In a few weeks, you'll be crushing this.
I have
You
a
can
question
practice it on your, I'm sorry?
I have a question about the counts for part 8. I was counting it in my head and I have 9 counts and it won't fit into 8. I was wondering if you could count the numbers off.
Hold on, Jennifer. Did you ask me if there were counts to this?
Yeah, I counted like 9 counts approximately, but I know it should be 8. So I have like an extra count somewhere.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't count yet. Don't count yet. Counting is overrated. We'll get there. Okay, let's try. It's not easy. As I said, this is a long-term project. In a couple weeks, you guys will be crushing it. Feel good. Here we go. Not bad. Let's go over it again from the top. Let's just drill. The way I found it very good to master choreography is to simply begin drilling section by section. So we're going to just do the first diagonal, okay, with Chelsea. I'll sing 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, da, 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 da. Just that much. Go up till the Tendu. Just that much. Just up to the Tendu. Just the first diagonal. 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Jeté, sauté, balanchine, pas de bras. Good. Good. One more time. Just that much. 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Jeté, sauté, balanchine, jeté, pas de bras. Good. Right. So you see, very good. Once you get dancing into the body, the material into your body, then you can attack. We go on a charge. Da, 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 da. It's a charge on a diagonal. One more time. Think of charging the diagonal. Attacking the space in front of you. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Jeté, sauté, balanchine, jeté, pas de bras. Good. Now let's go. We're in 5th position. We go Tendu, 600, 600. Yeah, let's just do that much. So we have our right leg back. I'll give you 7, 7 and 8 for nothing. 7 and 8. Tendu, 600, 600, pas de bras. Good. Let's do that one more time. 7 and 8. Tendu, 600, 600, pas de bras. Good. Yes. Good. Now let's try the whole thing from the corner. That whole diagonal. The whole first part. Let's try. 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Jeté, sauté, balanchine, jeté, pas de bras. Yes. Good. Now let's try the other side. From here. From here. Good. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Jeté, sauté, balanchine, jeté, pas de bras. Tendu, 600. Good. One more time. Same diagonal. You're getting it. 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Jeté, petite, voilà, voilà. Good. Yes. Good. Good. On to part B. The first part, just jeté, jeté, paddle, paddle. So jeté, paddle, paddle, piqué. Just that. Yes. So here we go. I'll give you 7 and 8 for nothing. Part B. 7 and 8. Jeté, paddle, paddle, piqué. Just that much. One more time. We're just building osmosis. We're just bringing it into your body. Just absorbing it like a sponge. The material, the movement. One more time. 7 and 8. Jeté, paddle. Good. Exactly. Now let's go piqué, close front. Piqué, down, brush, pop. Let's just do that much, okay? From the piqué, because in my opinion, this is all one movement. I'll give you 7 and 8 for nothing. 7 and 8, piqué. Good. Yes, one more time. That step, really get it. I'm not going to sing this because I can't, for some reason, I can't sing this phrase musically, okay? 7 and 8, piqué. Good. I would urge you to think of the cap passé as a very much of a bounce rhythm. Piqué. Bounce and the bounce. I bounce out of it. I bounce out of it. Bounce. I come boom right out of it. Let's try it. Let's try that again last time on this side. 7 and 8, piqué. Yes, good. And then we go to the other side, right? Okay, let's try the other side. And then we'll do the whole thing again from the top all together. 5 and 6 and 7, here we go. Jeté, paddle, piqué, brush, cut and a passo. Good, cut and a passo. This is that rhythmic, it's that quick. One more time, very good. Last time, and we'll do it with the music. 7 and 8. Jeté, piqué. Good. All right. Let's all go to the corner. Right foot back. Let's see what happens. Very nice. Nice you all have enough room to kind of knock this out. It's not easy. Here we go. Let's try. We'll do it once. We'll let the music, after we finish it, we'll just rest, go back to our starting point, and I'll let the music continue, and we'll do it again. So I'm not going to stop the music. Here we go. Let's let it rip. Breathe. Calm yourself down. Breathe. When you start material like this, try to take a couple deep breaths and really try to calm yourself before you have to execute. I think you guys were awesome. I think that's enough for today. Chelsea Paige, everybody. super duper, our demo diva. That's what I call her, demo diva. She comes in and kills it every class, works so hard, does such perfect demonstration, and I appreciate it. It's so much fun to work with her. And super job today. So everybody just let them, go over it. Let the material ferment in your brain. So just keep working on it. Practice it a few times on your own. Next time you come in and nail it. Awesome job, everybody. I hope you had a good time. Everybody's doing great. Good work, Larissa. This material you're getting out, this is so good for you though. As I always say, even if you're messing everything up, you're still learning. I promise you are. This is how you get better as a dancer. You just go in and slug it out. Don't worry about, I always took a very long-term view on my dancing, never about one day. I mean, there were days I would be demoralized. Many days I was demoralized, but I always tried to look at the big picture. Where am I going to be 6 months from now, a year from now, 3 years from now? So, and then I retired. So here we go. Everybody have a great day. I look forward to seeing you. I'll be here all weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.